fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Here's Williams. Tatum against Towns. Tatum drives in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Brogdon outside. Outside Tatum. To the middle, and stolen by Russell.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
And then Williams slams it in.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper. Showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Russell with a wide-open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Williams. It's Brown on the wing. And finished off by Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Brogdon's got the ball here for Boston. Tatum finds Williams. Brogdon outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Good on both.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now, here's McDaniel. Towns, the pass to Russell. Back to Towns. To the right side. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Minnesota making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Brown outside. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. He kicks it to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Towns. Tatum, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. For 3, Edwards. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Up top, Tatum. Defended by Towns. Rivers looking over the floor. Here's Edwards driving the lane, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jason Tatum. It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Tatum against Towns. Tatum with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Minnesota in the lead.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And that one is good.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Inside. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Fires from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Williams has a screen for Brown. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Here's Edwards with
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
the shot by Brogdon, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gobert with the screen on Smart. Rivers gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smart passes to Brown. Going inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. I mean, he's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
To the paint, and the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
guard against Rivers, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Williams kicks to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gobert the pass to Russell. Gobert with a screen for Russell. There's the pass to Reed. It's good from long range. Reed's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Timberwolves?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. And Reed has it in the corner. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 6. The open shot, Edwards. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Russell. It's Prince on the wing. Passes it to Reed. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert. 1 second left. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And Gobert drops them both. It's stolen by Edwards. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. It's time now to go courtside. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Reed is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Yep, that one goes in there. Russell's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to White. Outside, Horford. Just 5 on the clock. That one wide left. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
It's to Gobert. Kicks it to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock from downtown. Goes back up. Stolen away. White wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Prince in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
The line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's White on the wing. Edwards defending. Launches it. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gobert the screen. There's Russell with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at the Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Great open look there. Reed's got 5. Austin has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gallinari with a screen for White. Has to Gallinari. Here's Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Gallinari in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Russell left side. Back to Reed. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
White dishes to Gallinari. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Russell fires the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
The pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Russell. It's White on the wing. To halt the run. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White finds Gallinari from the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Russell. Fires for 3. Back to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. White against Edwards. Back to White. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Edwards.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. tip-off here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for Minnesota.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Gallinari. He's out there with Horford. And it's Pritchard in at point guard. That's the Boston 5. Right the pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. Goes up at the stripe, and he hits the jump shot. White's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics.
White, one of the things you like, he plays within himself. Never forces things offensively.
Rivers kicks to Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Celtics trail by 17. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Stolen by Rivers. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And here's Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 19 points. From deep, Rivers passes to Edwards. Green shot on the way. It's not going to go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. It's Smart with the drive. Williams dishes to Smart. And the turnover again by Boston.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Gobert with a screen on Smart. And they get it back. Gobert finds Edwards. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending him.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's McDaniels. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Towns kicks to Rivers. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he makes that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
You know, Towns is a really solid passer for a big guy. Excellent basketball IQ and sees the floor really well. Nice pass.
Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
The pass to Towns. Fires from the corner. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Brogdon finds Tatum. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota leading by 19 points. And here's Edwards from the arc. Passes it to McDaniels. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Brogdon.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win
For the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
He takes it in. Back to Rivers. Minnesota again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. In the corner, Tatum with it. For three. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Towns sets the pick for Rivers. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum with another miss. Towns up top, guarded by Smart. Fires it up. Towns for three. Off target with that shot. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Boston with a rebound. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Williams.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
It's Brown on the wing. Brooks defending. 5 to shoot. Brown passes to Williams. Smart outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Moran. That shot, no good. Smart with the defensive effort. Tatum against Bain. Smart outside. Bain against Tatum. And he can't jam it through. Here's Moran. Some solid defense from Williams.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Brooks, the pass to Moran. Moran with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. And that's what they want to do, get him open looks early.
Moran against Smart. Outside for Brooks. Back to Moran. Driving inside. And then Moran with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tipped. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Williams a screen on Jackson. Tatum with room to shoot. And that's good from 17 feet.
Well, Tatum knows he doesn't always need to get inside. He has that touch to make the mid-range jumper.
Adams with a screen on Smart. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Moran against Smart. Now here's Moran, guarded closely. Inside, here's Williams. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That free throw, no good.
First team foul. At the line.
And the second free throw is good. A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Outside for Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Six to shoot. And Jackson gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Adams. A second to shoot. Outside Moran. 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. Tatum with some nice D. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Pass to Brooks. Outside Moran. Going inside. And here's Jackson. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And we we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Outside for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Brooks. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Stolen by Jackson. Up top, Bain, guarded by Brogdon. Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Smart against Morant. 4 on the clock. Here's Jackson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Outside Brogdon takes a 3. Can't get it to drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Up top, Morant. Williams defending. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Outside Bain. Adams with a screen on Brown. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum, defended by Jackson. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Morant. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jones, he's checked in for Morant.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Jones.
Jones in the post, defended by Smart. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Jones from outside. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. The drive by Smart. No luck on that one.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Adams. Outside Jones. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
On the wing, Tatum, defended by Jackson. Smart outside, and stolen by Jones. Bain, the pass to Jones. Back to Bain. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The shooting of Desmond Bain is special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Conchar in for Brooks. Smart outside. Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
It's stolen by Smart. Williams finds Tatum. Now here's Brogdon. Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. Drops in the layup for two.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Smart against Jones. Pass to Aldama. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
The three from Bain. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly
The Grizzlies, 13.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Robert Williams. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston Five.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
And this is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach, a knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
Jones with the ball, picked up by Gallinari. Jones, his shot is good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
The Celtics shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Williams. Gallinari inside. Here's Hauser. Back to Gallinari. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side Jones. Here's Aldama. And the three off target. And Boston has possession. They lead by 4. Pass to Pritchard. And that one's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Jones. Here's Tillman. Back to Jones. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And too long on the shot.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Outside Gallinari. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Pass to Gallinari. White on the wing. Gallinari with a screen. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Hauser. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Green. Here's Aldama. On the wing, Jones. Oh, they need this. Boston with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
White, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Pass to Aldama from deep three-point range. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now. Left side White. Outside Gallinari. This one for 3. The 3 ball. White can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Conchar. Outside for Green. Here's the 3. On target from range. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Gallinari finds White. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Green. Outside Jones. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Conchar pulls it in.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play. I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Horford, a screen on Bane. Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Brogdon finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Tatum with a steal. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The Celtics with the lead. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Morant, the pass to Bane. No good from outside.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Morant. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. It's Smart on the wing. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Brown. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Brown passes to Smart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Adams. The kick to Tatum from downtown. And no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Bane. And there's the drive. Adams, the pass to Bane. Jackson against Smart. Jackson drawing the double team. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 3. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Horford, he's checked in for Williams.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor from the Celtics.
Smart against Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Pass to Brooks. Pulls up. And the layup is good.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Tatum from long range. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. 2 on the clock. From the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Pass to Adams. To the paint. And stolen by Brown. And he's going for the lob. Horford passes to Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Morant finds Adams. Outside for Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And Morant drops them both. 50 seconds left in the final quarter. To the middle. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Out to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Here he goes.
This is Adams' calling card, making his presence felt defensively.
Outside Bane. Jackson outside. The drive by Morant. Knocked away.
Grizzlies foul. Dylan Brooks. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent. He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And so it's Boston with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Hey, Kevin. Now the Timberwolves.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Kick out to Adams. Back to Morant. Back to Adams. 4 on the clock. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Edwards looking it over.
Blocking foul on Jerry Jackson Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Towns, the pass to Russell. Towns kicks to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Morant with it, working on McDaniels. Morant reaches to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Russell passes to Gobert. Back to Russell. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bane. Russell kicks to Towns. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Towns has got 5.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it back, and Towns throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
So it's the Grizzlies now. After the basket by Minnesota, Jackson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Now the Timberwolves with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. Edwards kicks to Towns. Launches a 3. And Bane pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he could be the cornerstone on a contender.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Towns for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Now, here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. The kick out to Towns. Tries yet again. Edwards against Bane. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Russell against Morant. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Towns. He has 7. Back to Gobert, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Timberwolves.
And here's Rivers. Off target from outside. Here's Morant. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points up at the end of the period. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Brooks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 11. Rivers with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's the screen. From deep, Prince. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Adams, the pass to Morant. Memphis the rebound. They shoot again. Out to Brooks. Passes to Morant. Left side Jackson. Reed with the block. They retain possession. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Rivers gets a wide open look. Here's Prince. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Rivers can't get it to go.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Rivers against Morant. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Pass to Reed, and here's Gobert. It's Prince on the wing. To the left wing. Lock at 6. Out to Edwards. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Morant drives in. Here's Jackson, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Grizzlies have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Minnesota leading by 11. From past the arc, a nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 6.
Ooh,
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And there's the pass to Reed. No good on the triple. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Adams sets the pick for Bane. Fires top of the key. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Rivers surveying the D. There's a screen. Reed with it. He's picked up by Morant. Prince the pass to Rivers. Lots of room. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. And he drives in. They get it again. Adams the pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Driving to the basket.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active. And thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Hustle with it. Now Green defending. Edwards dishes to Towns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jones with it. Clark a screen on Russell. Jones drives in. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Aldama passes to Clark. 3 on the clock. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Russell. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Gobert with it. Jones covering. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by McDaniels. That's a 2 from Towns. Here's Russell with the 3. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Jones up top. He's guarded by Russell. Left side, Jones. Here's Clark. And rejection by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Gobert with a screen on Green. Edwards can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Lets it go with a 3. And it's Green missing. Minnesota leading by 11. McDaniels with the ball. Jones covering. 2 points. That one goes. 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 11-point game. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Out to Brooks. The tray. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to Russell. Now Gobert. Out to Russell. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Russell's got 6 points.
Hitting 3-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Outside Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 12.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Russell finds McDaniel. Fires from the wing. And too long on the shot.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 13. There's the lob to Jackson.
Defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota leading by 13, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Russell against Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here we go, all alone. Oh, and that one, no question, power powered it down.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Edwards passes to Towns. Russell from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the lob to Adams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. He throw good, Edwards. Minnesota making a switch. Rivers checked in. And Edwards drops them both. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Morant outside. Outside, Bane. Feeds it to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks misses. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Rivers. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Morant close it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Brooks kicks to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside, Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. Morant with the bucket.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Towns dishes to Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Passes it to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Morant against Edwards. 3-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:42 left in the 4th quarter. Morant looking around. And Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Back to Brooks. The feed to Adams. And the layup is good. 6 points for Steven Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Grant and McDaniels with the block. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
McDaniels kicks to Rivers. Outside Edwards. Rivers against Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Towns. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like...
I smack clowns with mad style.
both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at point guard. Tatum, good.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Russell against Smart. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Towns, a screen on Smart. Pass to Towns. Takes the 3.
Well, that's outstanding footwork from Smart on the defensive end. A superb job staying with his man.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Off target with the 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to McDaniels. Tatum with a steal. Tipped away. Brown passes to Tatum. Left side Brogdon. 3-pointer. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50, 40, 90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. From behind the arc. The shot comes out. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside Tatum. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in.
Whoa! Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Here's Rivers. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now Gobert. Here's Rivers. From the arc. Here's Towns. Launches it. Rivers, good.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
Pass to Smart. Here's Tatum. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Here's Williams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Now here's Towns. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Tatum from long range hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to rest.
And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Tatum. No good on the three. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Tatum inside, working on McDaniels. Kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. It's Smart on the wing. From deep. Brown can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Prince. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Kept alive by Boston.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Rivers, defended by Smart. McDaniels from long range. He drops it from range. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Prince, looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one falls for Tatum. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Back to Rivers. Pass to Gobert. Over Smart. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Austin Rivers, first personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Tatum. He's got 11. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Smart outside. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
McDaniels from long range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, misses the dunk.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to Daniels. Down low. Right wing. Here's Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Prince. Puts up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Williams with the screen. Brown. And Gobert with a block.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And it's Tatum missing. Here's Prince. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
He gets it up. No good that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
The Boston Celtics, 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniels, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Minnesota in the lead. Gobert passes to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. It's White with a drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. Towns with room to shoot. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got his first bucket of the night. Boston trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Horford against Edwards. Horford inside. White for three. Horford. It's good on the putback.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Towns on a screen. Edwards for three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Pritchard. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Releases from 15. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Tries again. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. First personal foul. First team foul.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Brents is checked in for the Timberwolves. Towns up top for the finish. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
White against Edwards. Poke loose. White, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Gallinari's shot is off. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Towns can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. White, the pass to Horford. 1:02 left in the third quarter. They double team Horford to the inside. Pass to Pritchard for 3. Counted from distance. Pritchard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. White for 3. White on the wing.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Horford left side. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Outside Russell. Towns for 3. They get it again. To the right side. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. With 1 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Taking a look at the Celtics. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Danilo Gallinari out there with Al Horford. Then it's Derek White, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. The 3. And he gets it back. Here's Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. White drives in. Edwards pulls it in. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Inside. Pass to Hauser. Outside Gallinari. Now White. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
So I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Here's Rivers. No good on the quick 3. Boston shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Tatum can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And the basket by Towns. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Towns, hounded by Tatum. Prince. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Gobert finds Towns. Kept alive by Minnesota. Second chance effort. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards got 20 points.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Brown passes to Tatum. Brown, a screen on Towns. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
Back to Prince. Pass to Towns. Brogdon against Edwards. Clock at 4. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? It's a missed opportunity. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Brown passes to Smart. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. The first free throw is good.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Right side, Williams. Kick out to Brown. There's Tatum with the three. Doubled by Towns. Fires the three. Tatum can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. Boston again missing. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
To the middle, stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. The shot that time, not on target. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. This is to Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Pocket 2. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target. Tatum against Jackson. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
Smart against Morant. Adams with the screen on Smart. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brown kicks to Smart. Brown feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
The 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Morant. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Morant left side. That one doesn't go, and it's Boston the other way. Tatum with it. Now defended by Bane. To the paint. Williams against Bane. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Loads it up there for Bane. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In the corner. Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
1:25 left here in the opening quarter.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Jackson is doubled and stolen by Tatum. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Morant. Tatum on the wing. And Bane pulls it down. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Bane. 5 to shoot. Tatum, no good. And stolen by Tatum.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
Jason Tatum.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Morant against Smart. Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Smart. And Memphis with another turnover here.
Boston Hall.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston on top, up by 6.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. Good dance.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Here's Williams. Misses in close. The Grizzlies trail by 7. To the inside. Grant. Outside. Bain. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Celtics leading by 5. Outside Tatum. Up top, Brown. Brooks covering, and Brown throws it down hard.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Back to Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brogdon's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Morant looking around. Down low, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And so it's Memphis with it. Morant right side. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Tatum passes to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. Tatum drives in. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Takes the 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Adams.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Tatum. Williams trying to break free. And the rejection by Jackson. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Brown against Brooks. Blocked again.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Smart against Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads. And Tatum pulls it down.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The kick out to Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, it's Bane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Both good from the line that time. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Brown. He has 5. Outside, Smart. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. And so it's Boston. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum, getting it done today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
They've got Clark. Green out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Williams kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Jones from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum looking around. Jacks up a 3. A shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics leading by 9. And Brogdon, here we go. It's tipped. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. White the pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pritchard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's White. The three-pointer off the mark. Memphis is getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out to the wing. Passes it to Aldama. Outside, Jones. Here's Aldama. Gallinari covering. Clark, the pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Now the pass to Aldama. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Jones. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Conchar. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Grizzlies have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Celtics leading by 8. Outside, White. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Shoots. Trying to find Gallinari. Gets it to him. 4 on the clock. Gallinari with the screen for White. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies shooting a low 30% mark from the field. The drive by Green. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Gallinari with the steal. By himself. And Gallinari throws it down.
And you can attribute that sequence to Gallinari's instincts, this time at the defensive end.
In his 11th season already, Danilo Gallinari finally made it past the first round.
Greg, in those 2021 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show, shooting 44% from 3 in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Inside, Gallinari with the steal. White looking around. Pritchard passes to White. From outside, off the mark. And stolen by White. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 12. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jones in the post. Pass to Green. Poke loose. To the paint. 3 seconds left. And it's Jones laying it in.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've had active hands in the fourth state. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Tatum on the wing. Feeds it to Williams. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Rolling toward for the cup. Steven Adams is a wild man. You better get out of his way.
Tatum against Jackson. Here's Brown, and there's the drive. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Here's Morant. Williams with the steal. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with. So great at getting to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Morant with it. Jackson, a screen on Smart. Now here's Morant for three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. The three sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Here's Bane. Williams with the block. And here's Tatum for three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his fifth rebound in this one. Out to Morant. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bane, no good. Celtics leading by 14. For three, Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his fifth rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Bane. Drills the three-pointer.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Here's Tatum. Here's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
Bane with it. Out guarded by Smart. Here's the lob to Adams. Williams with the steal. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Pass to Williams. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
John Morant at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Morant gets to Adams. Here's Bane. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. Brogdon against.
Oh, did you see that?
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Brooks outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now here's Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business.
I smack clowns with mad style.
courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the best shooting big men the game has ever seen. But
yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Now here's Towns. Towns, a screen on Bain. Back to Towns. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Towns has got 5 points.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Brooks from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Towns. Pass to Russell. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Bain. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by the Grizzlies. It's McDaniels on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Russell, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards finds Towns. The 3 from Russell. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He does not get the second one. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. From deep, Bain. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. McDaniels from long range sends it home from three-point land.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Bain. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Towns passes to Edwards. Now here's Russell. Back to Edwards. Towns up top. Down low. Here's McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Over Brooks. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Adams finds Bain. That shot off. And some solid defense from Towns. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. McDaniels got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
First free throw is good. Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Morant drops them both.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And they're running. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Here's Towns. Jacks up with 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Austin Rivers out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Pass to Adams. Jackson for 3. Knocked loose.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Back to Towns. Fires the 3. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The kick out to Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Dylan.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And that one's good.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got his second bucket on the night.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Rivers. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Picked by Gobert. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Towns so capable of hurting you from the mid-range area. The defense can't afford to back off of it.
And here's Morant outside. Knocks down the triple.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Edwards against Bain. Pass to Prince. There's the 3. knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Rivers.
2 minutes.
Towns a screen on Morant. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Bane. Here's Brooks. Out to the right wing. Outside Morant. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Morant with it. Prince is there. The shake. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Garza's checked in for Towns. And Morant drops them both. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Pass to Garza. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Brooks, right side. Now here's Adams from deep three-point range. That shot is off. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Pass to Gobert. On the money from 12 feet away. Gobert's gotten his first basket of the night.
Just impressive for Gobert. So capable in the mid-range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. And they recover it. And then Morant with the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Edwards. Jones against Russell. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've had incredible success defensively. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Danny Green is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Outside Edwards. Left side Russell. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Up top, Edwards. 7 points in the game. The shot by Garza, no good. Memphis shooting only 27% for today's game. Shoots from 14. And again, Memphis no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Minnesota's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall.
When you take a look at the former second-round pick, Danny Green, he's done a really nice job carving out a lengthy career in the league.
Here's Aldama. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Pass to Tillman. Just 4 to shoot. Up and over Russell. Misses off the right iron. And for years, Green has proven he can be counted on. He's a key piece on some title teams, Clark.
Yeah, he's got multiple championship rings to vouch for that, to speak to that. I mean, he's the definition of a 3-and-D swingman. Actually may have been one of the guys that were looked at in creating that definition if you go back several years. He's provided lockdown defense wherever he's been and timely shot making too.
Jones misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McDaniels from long range. Offensive board. Pass to Garza. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
To the wing on the left. Here's Aldama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Top of the key. Here's Garza. Misses the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Jones. That one doesn't drop. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Garza. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. He has 6.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Left side McDaniels. Fires from the corner. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Timberwolves have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. McDaniels got 11.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Steven Adams checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. Brooks, he's checked in for Green. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And the dunk by Jackson.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Conchar, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Conchar.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Moran against Russell. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Brooks. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDonald.
What you say?
My goodness, come on now. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
McDaniels can't hit. And Memphis shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Gobert. Here's Garza, defended by Jackson. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Memphis with it. It's an 18-point game.
Blocking foul call. Rudy Gobert. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adams. Outside Morant. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And Edwards, here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Conchar. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Garza from outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that guy.
Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And it's Adams missing. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Edwards, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Ja Morant picks one up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Minnesota. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Edwards. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson outside. And here's Morant. Deflects the pass. Outside Edwards. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Over Jackson. Here's Prince. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Fires for three. They get it back. Pass to Rivers. Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man. Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing. Hey, this is exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Timberwolves.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
There's Jackson with the three, and it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Morant finds Brooks. Here's Jackson. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Conchar. Deflected.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Here's Conchar. He buries it from 3. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss. Now Jackson. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding, Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Smack clowns with mad style.